Please, I am not writing to defend myself, but to explain exactly what happened so that people can also understand my situation. So this is how it all started. Firstly, my parents are retired teachers, and at the time, I had to drop out of college because we ran out of money. It was very hard for my family. That's when this man's mother came to our house and told my mom she wished her son would marry me. My family encouraged me to accept, even though they knew I was already in a serious relationship and deeply in love with my first love. I felt I had little choice. My husband was living abroad and doing very well. I actually saw this as an opportunity to help my family escape hardship. I wanted to please my family too. After a few messages, he came back home and we got married. Before he traveled back, I asked him for a favor. I said, instead of rushing the documents, I pleaded with him to enroll me in nursing school here in Nigeria. It would be expensive for me to study abroad, and having a local degree will help me get a good job when I finally join him. He was happy and called me smart. I'm proud of my ambition. He registered me for school and rented and furnished an appointment for me. Just a few months after my husband left and traveled back to the States, my first love came back to me, very upset, pleading that he still loved me very much. I felt so pity for him. He had done nothing wrong to me, and I was still very much and deeply in love with him, and I couldn't resist. We started seeing each other again, and he even moved in with me. To support us, I started asking my husband for more money, complaining of financial need, and he always sent me a large amount. I used some of this money to enroll my first love in an IT program to get an international certificate that will help him get a good job abroad. We planned that once I moved to the States, I would process his immigration papers so he could join me later. We saw this as a chance to change both our lives. A few months after I graduated, my visa was ready and I joined my husband in the States. He was so happy. That same week, I immediately started looking for a job. My husband was so proud and happy to have an ambitious wife. He even helped me get a work permit and submit my resume to several hospitals. And that's how I got a job. I stayed in touch with my first love. After 4 years of being abroad, I was stable, established, and after several attempts, his visa was approved. I didn't care anymore if my husband found out because I was deeply and truly in love with my partner. I planned on reviewing everything to my husband eventually and asking for his forgiveness, but he somehow discovered the truth before I could. It's true, I didn't feel regretful about my choices for my life. Instead, I gave him divorce paper. My decision was final. I'm asking for forgiveness, my ex-husband. I am truly sorry to say this, but our marriage was based on obligation from the start. I never truly loved him. My heart belongs to someone else. I did what I did out of love for my partner. I am just a person who made a difficult decision out of love. I am not here to defend myself, but to sincerely apologize. I am sorry, my ex-husband. You are a good man. Even after everything I did, you still asked to save our marriage, even though I was pregnant for someone else, and you kept apologizing when I was the one who was wrong. Please forgive me. I am sorry that I cannot stay. Please consider my feelings too. My heart belongs to another, and staying would not be fair to either of us. Thank you so much for signing the divorce document. My partner and I are ready and willing to repay everything and more that you have ever spent on me. Please name your price. I plead with you to see me as a sister you helped out of a difficult financial situation. Please, let's not be enemies, but try to be friends. I am sure that God will reward you and send you someone who will love you just as you deserve, my dearest ex-husband. Oh, what do you guys think? I fear who no fear my gender. Say to fear aqua, this one strong. I know fit support you. After reading this, I can't support my gender. This is really heartbreaking, but everyone has his opinion. See you in my next videos with more gist. Bye.